good team. I got a whole squad of we on the same thing. We on the same line. We got the same goals. We got the same brothers. We got the same souls. Oh, what's it gonna be? I got money on me. All dogs go to Vegas. Put 100,000 on me. I got haters around me. Like Carface and Charlie. We ain't got no attachment. I kick them off like Chun-Li. Come up from the hill. Watch it. Then we watch up. Swap it out. It's a flip. Haters gotta pay me for a diss when I never miss. Heard my youngins, they just for it. When they hit, it's a split. Young boy, I never miss. Light up the sky in the nighttime. Let your light shine. Say my name, say it 3 times. Out my way, now it's me time. I be on my own thing, I be on my own. I be focused on the money in my zone. I got 20 jobs, I need 20 clones. I got 20 hustles, I need 20 phones. I need, here go. You can have the profits, help you get a bag. Here go. Come up from the hill, watch it, then we watch up. Swap it out. It's a flip. Haters gotta pay me for a diss when I never miss. Heard my youngins, they just for it. When they, it's a split. Young boy, I never miss.
I don't want to play with.
I've been moving through this.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And with us tonight, 4-time NBA champion Shaquille O'Neal. Doesn't that sound great when you hear that? All the team success you had in addition to the individual.
I love it when you say it. I love it so much that I can impersonate your voice. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Good. It's great to have you here by my side, Kevin, and a shout-out to our terrific 2K crew.
How'd that sound?
That was amazing.
You like that?
How did you do that?
Impressive. I don't know.
How in the world? He's like,
I don't know.
That is amazing.
I don't know.
Oh, my. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Stunned. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Take a look at the Timberwolves. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now, for this home ball club, they've been a surprise success, showing prognosticators what they're really made of all season long.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Insanity is out there with Red Hot. Then it's Tiny. Then it's Malone. And it's Haynes in at the 2. We've got Johnson. Speedy out there with Boomer. And it's Cool Hands, and it's West in at the 4 spot. Shaq, you were such a prolific scorer back in the day. Right now, if you needed just one bucket to seal a game, win a game, who would you want taking that shot?
Well, that has to be my favorite player, Steph Curry. If he's on the injury list, I'm going to have to go with James Harden. Younger Steph Curry beat Trae Young. Luka Doncic is right after Trae Young. Russell Westbrook is pretty good. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Mr. Kevin Durant. I'm sorry, Mr. Kevin Durant. I apologize.
Here's Minnesota. Here's Haynes. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. ABC's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Timberwolves. Johnson kicks it to West. And he goes in for the dunk.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Here's insanity. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
Here's Watkins. He's off on that one. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Passes it to O'Gallagher. Johnson, a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Here's ABC, fended by West. Haynes makes it off the glass. ABC's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's West. He picked up 12 points in their last win again.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Scooped up.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. We're just about 2 minutes of the first quarter. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Malone. Pass to Watkins. Shoots from 8, and it's good. 2 points. Shaq, something fans are always curious about. They see the huge contract that can put pressure on a young man, suddenly being able to buy whatever he wants. And that's a pretty interesting topic.
Yeah, you know, everyone's coming at you from every direction. I think some people assume that you have more money than you really do. Just want you to remember one word: FICO.
Here's ABC. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And there's the pass to Watkins. Nice move. Rebounded by O'Gallagher. Gone 2:06 from the field. Passes it to Boomer. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Boomer's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Malone outside. Pass to Watkins. Eleven feet out, and he hits it.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Justice. He's trying to free himself up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Tiny. 14 points from him the last game against Miami.
And we can't forget his dominance on defense, guys. His shot blocking altered the entire game.
Now here's Johnson. They lead by 1. Each shot on the way. It's stolen by Lowry. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Haynes passes to Lowry. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Johnson. Hits the three-point foul. 7 points for ABC.
And something that all players have to deal with, Shaq, the wear and tear of the NBA season. Talk about the ways you cope with that physical toll.
Well, over time, you just have to learn what you can and can't get away with. Nutrition has to be a factor into that. Training will become a bigger part of the game for everyone. So,
what about nutrition? When did that become, for you, like an everyday thing that you always thought about?
When I got older.
Yeah.
Because when I was young, I could eat anything and move. But as soon as I got the taste of being old, it wasn't the same. I just knew I had to change.
Gallagher passes to West. A 3-ball. West. Chip back in for 2. West has got his second bucket.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Malone. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. The pass to Haynes. Malone kicks to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Rebounded by Gallagher.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Malone outside. Passes it to Watkins. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And he is a full customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Champs checked in for Insanity. Jones comes in for Red Hot. Smith checked in for ABC. And the Machine subbed in for Malone.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Jack, you always play with a lot of passion. Is it possible to play with so much fire that gets the best out of you? And if so, who in the league sometimes crosses that line and has too much of whatever that is inside that drives your pitch?
You know, Greg, when we were playing, there's only one guy, Kevin Garnett. Now, in this era, you got to go with Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, and Kyrie Irving.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. At the elbow, Smith. Pass to McCormick. Back to Smith. Over to the wing. 3-pointer. Here's Mercer. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Speedy, and it's West in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. West has got 9. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Boomer hits it from 3-point range. 8 points for him. Boy, in your highlight reel, Shaq, so many incredible plays, but if you had to select one play that you'd call your favorite, do you have it?
Glad you asked me that question. My favorite moment in Orlando was going coast to coast in Orlando.
Yeah, that's right.
When I dunked on Dave Robinson in the All-Star game.
Yeah, no way.
When I destroyed the rim at the Meadowlands. So
I was thinking of the alley-oop from Kobe when you guys got us in Game 7. The year you won your first title. That was a play I didn't like.
Well, you should have rotated on defense then.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Damn, you stink, bitch. Stink like fuck. You fucking stink. That is fucking disgusting. Look at that. Your fucking asshole stinks. That is gross. You are fucking nasty for that shit. Good lord. You ought to be fucking ashamed of yourself. You should be fucking embarrassed.
Playoff seeding so important here. Let's have a look out west. You look at the Timberwolves. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, I love what they've been able to do this season. Last year, really just a struggle for them, but they've clearly put that behind them.
Oh, they're a different team this year for sure. They've got that confidence, that drive back. That was missing for so much of last year.
Now, here is Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Watkins. A shot missing. Washington inside. Daniels with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah. Way to play in attack mode and get to the line. Big fella, when you watch the NBA now, there are fewer traditional centers who just pound it inside. But what are your thoughts on how the 5 position, that center position, has evolved?
Well, it's all about, having traditional size. These guys are becoming great shooters. The range, I think that's a great combo to have. Guys like Embiid and Towns, they're the next wave of the 5.
From down in the low post, it goes. 12 points for Tiny.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And here's Daniels. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Tiny. The pass to McCormick. Outside, Jones. And 1:01 left in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Watkins. And he comes up with the deuce. Tiny's got 14 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Blackman. And he overshot that one, missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Daniels with it, covered by Smith. Pass to Big Cat. Here's Blackman. Out left of the wing. Here's Washington. Drains the three-pointer.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Jones. Now the dish to Smith. There's the lob to the hoop, and Jones slams it home.
Chemistry at its best. That's unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Washington passes to Big Cat. It's blocked. We come back right after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Being 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Shaq, something that may not get enough attention. Over nearly 2 decades of play, you made the postseason almost every year. To me, that's an incredible accomplishment.
Yeah, I was in the playoffs 17 out of 19 years. Only missed one my rookie year and one with the Suns. You know what that means? How could I miss it?
That is some kind of resume.
Why?
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Jones is out there with Champ, and it's Smith, then it's Tiny, and it's McCormick in at the point. Cool Hands checked in for Big Cat. Insanity, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Tipped away. On the wing, Jones. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Now, here's Washington, covered by Smith.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Insanity. No points in the game yet for him.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Timberwolves have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Boomer, he's checked in for the bodyguard. Both good from the line that time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
They say landing in the right situation, Shaq, important for any player's career. What traits, as you go back and look and you've seen now and you played, what traits separate the great organizations in this game?
Well, one, you got to have experience. So I think you got to have some battles up there on Route 13. I think you got to have a mean front office. You got to have a Jerry West, and Mitch Kupchak. Guy that understands the players in the games. And you have to have a commitment and a culture of respect and trust.
Minnesota making some changes. Red Hotties checked in for Jones. ABC comes in for Smith. And Malone's subbed in for the Machine. Minnesota in the lead. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. Here's Insanity. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as the average is close to 27 points a game.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Here is Boomer following the three by Minnesota. Shoots it. Here's O'Gallagher. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Now here's Malone. 3-point lead. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Left side Lowry. Good.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Boomer the pass to O'Gallagher. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
They keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Insanity. Offline with his 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here is Boomer. Lowry covering. On the wing, Daniels. 5 on the clock. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
And the Timberwolves call time.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Boomer the pass to Johnson. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And both free throws good for Johnson.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Lowry against Johnson. And the pass to Insanity. Outside Lowry. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by Johnson. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Washington. Here's Ryder. He's covered by Malone. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Ryder.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lowry against Johnson. Passes to Mercer. Back to Lowry. Over Johnson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Lowry's got 5.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires from deep. Out of hand on it. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Lowry against Johnson from 12 feet out. Offensive rebound. Here's Insanity. It's deflected. He lobs it up. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Minnesota.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. 2 teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Here is Boomer. He's coming off a 22-point game against Atlanta.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Lowry, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Lowry's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Johnson in the corner. Pass to Boomer. The pass to Ryder, and stolen by Malone. Lowry passes to Mercer, and a missed layup.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Here's Ryder, and that one, good. He's got 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Insanity. He has 5, and it's blocked.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Tiny, he's checked in for Minnesota. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Pass to Lowry. Malone outside. Pass to Watkins. And that one is stuffed right through.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Minnesota making some changes. Jones checked in for Insanity. Smith comes in for Red Hot. And the Machine subbed in for ABC. Now, here is Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. Right wing. Here's the 3. Rebounded by O'Gallagher. Houlihan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here is Boomer, defended by Jones. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Minnesota with it. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Watkins. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
West gets the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Smith. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. A tight game here in Orlando. Pass to O'Gallagher. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Malone outside. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big... big-time play.
And Shaq, a pleasure to have you with us. Great to hear your observation as always. I hope you join us again.
I will. Happy to give them anytime. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much.
Man, they really are chomping at the bit to get you back up there.
Yeah, they want you back in the studio.
Nope, I'd rather be here with you guys.
Good. We want you here, too. You know, Greg, there are good players, and there are great players, and there are superstars. And then there's Shaq.
Yeah, I mean, he once said he'd like to be known as
The Big Aristotle.
Because Aristotle said, excellence is not a singular act, it's a habit. You are what you repeatedly do. Well, Shaq's lived by that on and off the court. Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Boomer the pass to West. Smith against Johnson. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Insanity, he's checked in for Malone.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Minnesota in the lead. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Insanity. He's got 5. Now the pass to McCormick. A floater. It's tipped.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Lets it go. He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
Oh. And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And making the long walk back from the courtside broadcasting booth, the esteemed and somewhat winded Shaquille O'Neal.
Very funny, Ernie. I'm not tired. I took the elevator.
Great.
Watch your mouth, kid.
All right, that was key. Give this man some mouth-to-mouth.
Oh, not me.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say? Tiny and impressive effort here today.
I mean, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Speedy out there with Boomer. Then it's Johnson. Then there's West. And it's O'Gallagher at the center position. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And so it's Minnesota with it. Malone outside. Pass to Lowry. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Can't hit the step-back jump shot. Boomer's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Passes it to Haynes. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now here's Malone. He has 6. Pass to Watkins. And he banks in the layup. Tiny's got 22.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Speedy. He's covered by Malone. West passes to Justice. And there's the feed to Johnson. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Tiny's got 8 rebounds in this game. Lowry kicks to Malone. Out to the right wing. Lowry against Johnson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Watkins. Got a piece of it. Chalk up 2 there. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And there's the pass to Justice. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Speedy's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it's been an exciting game. Both teams really fighting this one out.
Poke loose. Malone, left side. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Champs checked in for Minnesota. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Speedy. He's got 10. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Haynes passes to Malone. Here's ABC, fended by West. Passes it to Insanity. Being a hot 57% from the field in the third. West, that's good. West has got 15.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's ABC. He's got 10. Lowry up top. He's guarded by Johnson. And he's good on the 3 ball. ABC's got 6 here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And the foul called on ABC. That'll be his second foul of the game. That's checked in for Minnesota. The machine comes in for Malone. Here is Boomer. He's got 8. Minnesota with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's McCormick. Rebounded by O'Gallagher. Coolhand's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. It's good. He's got 10 as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Smith, the pass to Insanity. Back to Smith. Here's ABC. Smith outside. Pass to Haynes. Now here's Lowry. 4 on the clock. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by West. West has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here is Boomer. He's got 10. Pass to O'Gallagher. Takes the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Haynes. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 16 points for ABC.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Jones checked in for Red Hot. And the pass to Ryder. Passes it to Big Cat. It's stolen by Jones. 4-on-3 break. Smith outside. No good from 18.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Insanity. 7 points in the game. Justice the pass to Ryder. Pass to Justice. Kemp inside. He's got 5. In the corner, Smith with it. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Ryder, good. Ryder's got 8. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Inside.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Feeds it to Kemp. And then Kemp slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And there's the foul. It's on the bulldozer. That's his first foul. Tiny, who's checked in for ABC. Here's the machine. He has 6. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Insanity, the pass to Smith. Let's go. And that one goes long.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Ryder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
Cool hands checked in for Big Cat. The Timberwolves shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Here's Insanity. Rebounded by O'Gallagher.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Minnesota shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. To the middle, McCormick. It's blocked. O'Gallagher passes to Kemp. 1:15 left in the third. Ryder, no good. Tries it from 19, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Listen, he's streaky, but if he gets hot, you've got to run people out of anything you can do to disrupt his rhythm.
Fires the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Insanity, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Insanity's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Justice, the pass to O'Gallagher. Ryder, good. Ryder's got 15.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The Timberwolves haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Free throw drops to Smith. He hits both from the stripe. Having an incredible 64% from the field in this game. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Ryder, then the pass to Kemp. Here's Ryder, launches it. Hangs, no good from O'Gallagher. With 1 on the clock, it's tipped, but he recovers it. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Malone, Tiny out there with Jones, and it's Smith, and it's McCormick in at the point. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one drops. At the line for two. And he makes both free throws.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Knocks it loose. Smith wide open. He fires. A three-pointer is right on target. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Here's Boomer. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And that's right in his... wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Tiny's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Jones, no luck. And 61% showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Here's Boomer. O'Gallagher passes to Ryder. Over Smith. Ryder, good. Ryder's got 19 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Minnesota trails by 4. Jones up top. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For 3, Smith. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Ryder, no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Malone in the post. Here is Boomer. He's covered by Malone. Here's Boomer. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
I see him.
Malone outside. And that one, good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Minnesota has possession. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Smith outside. Pass to Malone. Over Justice. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Watkins. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. so he's... picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Minnesota making some changes. Red Hot, he's checked in for Jones, and ABC subbed in for the Machine. Look at Tiny, he's been really playing well.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Ryder's checked in for Big Cat. Insanity, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. You've committed way too many fouls. You've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Malone outside. Outside Lowry. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
For the finish, powered down with both hands.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
The pass to Haynes. Puts up a three. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ryder, then the pass to West, and the stuff by West.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Malone outside. Pass to Watkins. Outside Lowry. Launches a three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Minnesota trails by 3. Malone outside. Pass to Watkins. Over West, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. To the inside, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Minnesota calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Boomer.
And he's kind of taken on that role of chief distributor tonight and run with it. Seems like every possession's ended with one of his assists. And they've played through him, and he's been one cool customer.
Watkins passes to Malone. 6 on the shot clock. That one good for 2. That's 29 points for Tiny.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Minnesota trails by 3. The pass to Haynes. And here's Malone. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Watkins. Here's Insanity. It's stolen by West. Here's Ryder. And Johnson now top of the key. Over Lowry. Johnson's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And here's the fast break. Here's West. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Minnesota shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Malone passes to Haynes. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. ABC's got 19 points.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Picked his pocket. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Johnson after the basket by Minnesota. Down low, Justice. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the ring, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Insanity. Here's Watkins. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. The Timberwolves shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Bounce pass from Lowry. Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jump shot. Tiny's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 or 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
So it's the Timberwolves now. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter.
What?
Hey, sorry. I meant to ask you, do you have anybody coming over to like go on your non?
No, I'm not having anybody over.
Are you gonna hang out with us?
Well, yeah, I mean, I was planning on watching the game.
I'll say anything coming up to.
By the way, you left your keys in the door today, so.
My keys?
Yeah, you did what I did.
Where have I taken out?
Yeah.
But you were here, so it don't fucking matter.
I'm just saying. Always give me shit.
But no, you're already asleep, boy. Damn, I didn't know I did that. I was tired as fuck today. Honestly, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I was up early. Okay. Is there anything else that you want me to get?
No, I don't need anything.
Okay. Alright, well, I love you. I'll be back in a little bit.
See you.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Tiny's got 13 points in the second half. Here's Justice. Oh! Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now here's Malone. It's to Watkins. Over West. And again, it's Minnesota converting. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Off with the layup.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
The pass to Watkins. Here's ABC. Wow, came this, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Pass to West. Here is Boomer. Now here's Johnson. Now recovering from deep three-point range. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the
The better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Have the Razors found the stud again?
You there! To which constituency is now loyal to? Yesterday morn, a messenger pigeon informed me of a mutinous plot on my name. Was it thou did? Humbug! You speak nothing melancholy, and seek thou one.
Bombing bullets, look like a king with a. I remember when I ain't had no better my account. Now it's like I done lost kind of the amount. That I can't got a view with a pool. Like Ferrari in a can without a roof. All this money always on me like it's blue. Money always on me like a tattoo. I was always in the kitchen like a spoon. Always broke, but if we was cool. Then a real hit the wound. I don't even feel the same. I don't even feel the pain. And I think I need a bigger chain. Call it Elliot and tell him I need everything. My so I like an energy. I can make. If you ain't with the, you an enemy. I got blue cheese with the stuff that my Mike and Mary G. Money on me, bustin' on the city. It's a bomb, ain't balance. Look like a king with a. I remember when I ain't had no bread in my account. Now it's like I done lost kind of the amount. That I could got a view with a pool. Like Ferrari in a can without a roof. All this money always on me like it's blue. Money always on me like a tattoo. I was always in the kitchen like a spoon. Always broke, but if we was cool. Then a real hit the wound. But she had her rims on the cool. I done came a long way from the store. Eating that prime 112 in the soup. I remember times where I only had soup. Now this money coming in on blue. Spent both bands on one pair of shoes. And I put my on two. Cause I'm a real on the truth. My wrist stay wetter than the tub. I be walking around looking like a. I'm a young in the club. Mad that it show love. Mad that it. Tax money be doing too much. Red bottoms with my Mike and Mary G. Money on me, bustin' on the city. It's a bomb, ain't balance. Look like a king with a. I remember when I ain't had no bread in my account. Now it's like I done lost kind of the amount. That I could got a view with a pool. Like Ferrari in a can without a roof. All this money always on me like it's blue. Money always on me like a tattoo. I was always in the kitchen like a spoon. Always broke, but if we was cool. Then a real hit the wound. When I Mike and Mary G, money on me, bustin' on the city. It's a bomb, ain't balance. Look like a king with a. I remember when I ain't had no bread in my account. Now it's like I done lost kind of the amount. That I could got a view with a pool. Like Ferrari in a can without a roof. All this money always on me like it's blue. Money always on me like a tattoo. I was always in the kitchen like a spoon. Always broke, but if we was cool. Then a real hit the wound. When I
talking about money and problems, I don't wanna hear them. What the thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets the fullest. Self-liberation not part of your mind. Think about this all the time. This straight from the spine. Money and problems, I don't wanna hear all that. What the you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets the fullest. Self-liberation not part of your mind. Think about this all the time. This straight from the spine. We could do better, evident. I mean, look at the evidence. All of these arguments lacking intelligence. In the room like an elephant. In space, 17 to 23. I've been on top of the league. Still no one's honest with me. You told me I warned ya. I told you what it would be. The truth hurts, savage as it could be. Give me a break, get out my face. All of us eating in a game. Gotta feed and provide for a meal. At the end of the day, life is a race. Gotta keep going, we gotta maintain. I could see through the lies, but don't speak. Talking about money and problems, I don't wanna hear them. What the you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets the fullest. Self-liberation, I'm part of your mind. Think about this all the time, just straight from the spine. Money and problems, I don't wanna hear them. What the you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets the fullest. Self-liberation, I'm part of your mind. Think about this all the time, just straight from the spine. jumping out the jams with the shoes. NBA jams, better I choose. Ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', yeah, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', yeah. Big dough, hanging out the window, ayy. Up, ballin' with my hip, bow, ayy. Ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', yeah, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', yeah. Big dough, hanging out the window, ayy. Up, ballin' with my hip, bow, ayy. I'm in the studio making a movie, yo, and I got dance like I'm Rubio, I keep it coolio, I do my duty and keep it moving like I'm woozy, I can't help it if they choosy, like my girl bad and bougie, I feel like I'm underrated like that last verse from Lil Uzi, all the data and the analytics couldn't track a drip when I'm in the lips. When I got, I could have been a fourth member of the Hamiltons, like my pulling up like my name was Christoph. When I lift off, got you Afro bang in the Hall of Fame, and I love this game till I dip. We gon' pull up when it's game time. Yeah, side hustling on the baseline. Nah, we can never waste time. Nah, won't stop till the game mine. We gon' pull up when it's game time. Side hustling on the baseline. We don't waste time. We don't waste. Oh yeah. Ballin', 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 and we ballin'. Big dog hanging out the window, ayy. Up ballin' with my hip, ayy. By the way, it blocks by. Say you know you not talking that to the start, yeah. You ain't high, yeah. Don't get quiet, no, you ain't on top, yeah. By the way, it blocks by. Say you know you not talking that to the start, yeah. You ain't high, yeah. Don't get quiet, no, you ain't on top, yeah. We up, it's stuck, give. Don't chase, no love, just need my buzz, gotta go run it up. I need my funds, boy, I don't need to stunt, wanna stack for fun, yeah. Ay, I'm on the way, straight to the top, don't give a about what you say. Ain't got no time for that talking, I'm making plays. I'm always doing me, either way, yeah. I like the way it looks by. Say you know you not talking that to the start, yeah. You ain't high, yeah. Don't get quiet, no, you ain't on top, yeah. By the way it looks by. Say you know you not talking that to the start, yeah. You ain't high, yeah. Don't get quiet, no, you ain't on top, yeah. Glow, what do you know? You don't know, don't even talk, where you up? Better watch your mouth when waiting at your door. Gotta tell my niggas stay with the flow, yeah. I can't wait on you. Know I gotta move. Oh, know I gotta move. Don't care what you do. Know we up, you lose. By the way it looks by. Say you know you not talking that to the start, yeah. You ain't high, yeah. Don't get caught. No, you ain't on top, yeah. By the way it looks by. Say you know you not talking that to the start, yeah. You ain't high, yeah. Don't get caught. No, you ain't on top, yeah. Just touchdown. Yeah. Coming for the bag and it's mine. They ain't give me last year. Yeah. Just touchdown. Yeah. Aiming for perfection, then met the quota. Said I got the juice and my cup runneth over. I am not a rapper waiting for a blow up. Type to win a Grammy, but don't never show up. Far as what I'm doing, got a lot more in the way. Let the song cry, but it's a lot that I don't say. So much is at stake, I need a lot more on my plate. get or you get got. The only option where I stay, yeah, I see them plotting, but I'm safe. I don't post too much, can't let no op know my place. Gotta keep my distance if you toxic to my space. I came off the block and now I'm popping out the States. Yeah, they bring the beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? They don't mean nothing. Yeah, just a touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hear me last year, now they got time. Just a touchdown, tell them, hit my line. It's that time, this ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we are right. I put pressure on these rappers doing numbers, don't I? Drop an album, then I ghost a couple summers, don't I? Got it looking mighty easy for a come up, don't I? Dream so big that my ideas are hard to stomach, don't I? Yeah. Got it jumping 10 years later, don't I? Execute so well, I bet they think I made it, don't I? I do me so well, it's hard to imitate it, don't I? Talking to myself like all them things is crazy, don't I? Yeah, I guess I really get right to it, don't I? Keep a smile like we was never going through it, don't I? Circle tight like I got no room for improvement, don't I? Navigate from we was stuck to this a movement, don't I? Yeah. They run the beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? They don't mean nothing. Just a touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hear me last year, now they got time. Just a touchdown, tell them, hit my line. It's that time. This ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we all right. Just a touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hear me last year, now they got time. Just a touchdown, tell them, hit my line. It's that time, this ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we all They be liking all my music cause I always kept it real and I ain't never plan on losing. This one for the people with the big dreams, trying to make it to the top, big league. Just know I'm right here, climb with me. Even when I'm gone, talking 6 feet, I'ma go hard till I pass out. I've been in my zone talking. They said that boy crazy, spaz out. The sky is the limit, I'll never max out. I just wanna be a legend. I just wanna be a legend. I just wanna be a legend. People know my name and they never gon' forget it. I just wanna be a legend. I just wanna be a legend. I just wanna be a legend. When they talk about the greats, know that I'ma get a mention. What's up? The money make you happy, it don't make you different. I start to see that myself when I got a couple million. Roll through the mud, I can't lie, I seen too much real outside there. I told my brother had some patience and your day'll come. Now he's sitting in the but he ain't got no. You can't walk inside my shoes like a sneaker punk. I overcome obstacles and they still come. I was trying to make a way out like it was my first day out. Remember my first day out, now I got M's in the account. I got some in the south. These streets by my side, you don't want with up. I felt so stuck in my life, I had to. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, I don't apologize. My penthouse got a bird view. I got Porsche with the raw guy. Got a hand cracked it digit with a palm pot. All this money on my mind, I tried to about it, yeah. I got a grab dope, brand new white Rolls Royce and that head to toes. I was out flocking, I ain't have a choice, I ain't even had no clothes. I put my wrist inside the freezer, watch the paddock roll. Think about the time when we was 10, we was hopping fences. I was staying inside the trenches. I keep it for you and you, I know the ops intention. Back in Genesis, I was so cheap. She got up. Streets by my side, you don't want with up. I felt so stuck in my life, I had to. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, I don't apologize. My penthouse got a mercy. I got Porsche with the frog guy. Got a hand cracked it JJ with a palm pot. All this money on my mind, I tried to about it, yeah.
Oh no, she still works there. She just works one shift. I'm gonna talk to her. It's all good, you know. If we had a cook and we watched the game, well, might have some cornhole and shit at the end of it, so. Alright, I love you. No, I just want you to know, I will never walk into a goddamn Food Lion ever again. Specifically the one in the Lord.
What are you doing, baby?
Yeah, go in the cafeteria. I see this house of mom in there. I got 10 steps to the fucking door. Right here. Hey, I said, it's from everybody. Tells me she's been doing Fentanyl to go to sleep, and she just did it not too long ago and fucking overdosed in front of nose twice. I mean, no, literally these people were stopping and turning their fucking heads to look at us. She was like, yeah, my cousin just died from it. I keep Narcan, which is anti-opiate, because that's what you give whenever you overdose. She's like, I keep Narcan in every single one of my house, or every one of the rooms in my house. She was like, just in case. She said, I had to store some Xanax before I came in here, just to be able to run for shop. What? I have literally talked to this woman twice in my life. I could have fucking killed myself from embarrassment. Just once. That's the worst experience in my fucking life. Also, please eat some of this food that I have here from Applebee's. I don't even care if you eat the wontons or the plastic combo, but it needs to be eaten. How do you cook bratwurst? Ryan said you have to boil them. You have to boil bratwurst?
I don't know about that.
That's what I was saying. Also got us some. I don't know if they're good.
Smiling in my face.
You're gonna see.
Huh?
You're gonna see.
That is fake.
You want to help me cook the bratwurst? I mean, like, I'll look it up and see what you're supposed to do, whatever, but like, you just want to help me cook them on the grill. That way I can cook those veggies and stuff in the gravy.
Cold hand, sharp pencil. I scribble the stanza as my hands are trembling. Grade 7 made heaven out of words. I began to build a world that only I inhabit. I got a habit of rapping about tragic. I think I'm just passionate. Trying to steer away while in the dark. Hope I ain't crashing it. Now my little hobby turned to cash. Now thinking about who I'd be if I listen to doubt. Said I never do it. Well, look at me now. Young girl, oh dream, oh soul, oh dear. Plan B, plan well, good luck. jump, then I here. It don't ride till you pick up speed. They think college is all you need. And I don't blame you brainwashing on UT. It took me 19 years to finally start to believe. And that's me, listen. For the kids with depression, the ones whose parental expectations got them stressing, the ones who would rather persevere but they trying to make it cause they ain't really living in the present. They out here grinding, seeking perfect timing, tuning out the useless voices that discourage rhyming. Get a real job, I don't argue with my destiny. And if my choices don't affect you, why you testing me? And as of late I've been asking why he blessing me. I could cry enough tears to feel a chest beat. Hold it together, girl, you deserve the world. And if no one else will say it, then I spit it to the mic in the studio when I lay it. I play it when you discouraged. I know chasing the impossible takes some courage. And I can promise at the end of your journey, when it's all said and done, will nothing feel much better than hearing my you won. Hey. All about my money, don't waste my time. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down. I'm on to elevate. I'm on to something great. Ain't nobody gonna take my crown. Take my crown.
Damn out.
Was I a leech or a source of energy? I'm working on my legacy. I gotta get it right now. When you waiting, I've been patient. The clock is racing. I can't have no time wasted. It's a whole lot of time in a day. When you put it to use, don't let it waste away. What do we do with the life that we've been given? Find out what you like, what you want, and stick with it. Just make a decision, regardless of circumstances. You gotta roll with it. They told me ask for it, work toward it, and you get it. Only looking forward, the past is already written. Looking to the future. Each day I'm working to get to my destination. I know it takes time, I know it takes patience, but one day I'll be facing everything I ever wanted. It means much more when you know you work for it. Turning my dreams into real life scenes. Thoughts and emotions into real life things. More cautious of what I think, careful on what I speak. They say imagination become your reality. Taking time thinking of myself happily. Working every day, I'ma get there gradually. I gotta get it right now. When you waiting, I'm being patient. The clock is racing. I can't have no time wasted. It's a whole lot of time in a day. Put it to use, don't let it waste away. Every single day is a chance to do something better. It's your life to live. You gotta take advantage. Either take what life will give you when you set a goal to plan it. Ain't no settling, speaking forward and demanding. But happiness and freedom is all I needed and wanted. Thinking positive when I wake up in the morning. I'm enjoying every second, every minute, every hour, every day. Made a thin line between my work and my play. Said you won't change, it's a new year every day. You walking on your target cause it's time to make a play. All this time, see I gotta set a schedule every day. It's 24 hours, I can't let it go. I gotta get it right now. Look, you waiting, I'm being patient. The clock is racing. I can't have no time wasted. It's a whole lot of time in the day. Will you put it to use or let it waste away?
Call me Mr. 20 mil, cause that's how I feel. Don't gotta rock designer clothes, boy, to get them. They be running like a hill, cause I keep it real, but still can't hear a thing. I'm trying to put these VVS's in my chains, trying to put these sit trees on my range. Woo. Tens and night and smoking cords, handles on the vibes. Yeah, whoa, boy, I see it in your eye. Gotta say these they ain't trying to paint it. I'm the best emotionally, they wearing cause my words hitting through their chest. This you can't step on, you need some stronger Teflon. I deserve it cause I earned it cause I deserve it. Only man living with a purpose. Take the lead and turn them kings and queens to them gods. Service fee at 20 million, left a million, y'all. Hard to hear you when my mind's on 20 mil. Crack the code to the safe, rolling out a chance on the ice. I'm solid as gold, yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Make me fold. Can't make me fold, nah. I'm solid as gold, yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Got me feeling like a dog when I see this song. I can almost taste the cake, man, I can't wait. It's like every time that I write, me and spirit take flight, connect and create light. Just like Alice said, boy, that's a big key. So now you ain't gon' Tesla me. Must be out your brain, they got no shame, no type experience, they souls ain't big enough. That mean you not familiar, you ain't been here long enough, you not La Familia. Nah, no we don't feel you. Take our time to decide how to. It's a high Stack that money till I can't no more. We be. I know it be into this pain gon' go. Straight from the bottom, blow it back on my bros. Oh yeah, yeah. Just 100,000, say less, I paid it. Got plenty money, but I had to jump up on my plate. I say, don't let it short it. You. Then he be talking, did he rap you? I jump it down, I send my brothers for the slap you. And every around me willing for the for you. Who you judging? I come up straight from the gutter. We don't struggle, me and my brothers ain't no one but each other. I can buy a hatchback, but can't buy my family back, my life next. I want my knee back, but I'm caught up with these. Right there, red eye. Stack them money till I can't no more. We be. I know it be into this pain gon' go. Straight from the bottom, blow it back on my bros. Oh yeah, yeah. Just put 100,000, say less, I paid it. Got plenty money, but I had to jump up on my plane. Got plenty money, but then no before I resign. I fly miles across this town, see you smiling. She be fans up like this won't be a hype man. The minute I won't be alone, she don't like that. I just eat it to your letters, I was with no selling. I ain't wanna be no rapper with you. From the bottom all the way back to my section. Every day, yeah, we be stepping. Chasing the one that I be through. I'm caught up with money like this dream ain't nothing. Don't let me don't like I be stunned. I miss big like my granny. We still by my cousin. Digging but ain't searching for gold. I know I'm looking for something. I'ma ride that red eye. Like a stack that money till I can't no more. We be. I know it be into this pain gon' go. Straight from the bottom, blow it back on my bros. Oh yeah, yeah. Just put 100,000, say less, I paid it. Got plenty money, but I had to jump up on my plate. Katrina right there like it's tennis, no cap 20,000 on the down. I just pulled up with a diva, she bullshit. They be leeching, they say that it's cheaper to keep it, it's cheaper to leave her. Italian linen, them clean as a priest. I need no features, no cap when I'm preaching, these facts and these beats. No trigger burn on the back of my sneakers. This on my own, just like Ace from the cream. Treat, I still got Ace from the teacher. Stepped out on the floor, I hate from the bleach. Rain all on me was 2 minutes. I shit bit off like a message. Time to heat this up with the temperature high. For some reason, they all on my cellular. They all can't lose, so don't be a competitor. Nah, with the 392's not the test of the high. The habit hustling on the regular. I know that was your. Like how my neck look like a chandelier. I mean how my neck look like a chandelier. Drop 2,500 just on some gear. I don't on my pill. Just as a head just off from the real. I smoke but I see that clear. Met above on the man that I feel. Leveled up, we in 2 different tiers. Lost so much just in 2 different years. Yeah, I hide in my bag, now I'm gone. Ain't no way I can cap in my song. Bring new birth till they send on my home. Where I'm from, gotta keep you. All the hate, I don't condone. Smelling strong like a long. In my zone, I can't pick up the phone. I'm grown, these are my CEO. You scream, this Venus, I might tell a color some water on water, Katrina right there like it's tennis, no cap 20,000 on the down. I just pulled up with a diva, she bullshit. Be leeching, they say that it's cheaper to keep it, it's cheaper to leave her. Italian linen, I'm clean as a priest. I need no features, no cap when I'm preaching these facts and these beats. No chicken run on the back of my sneakers. This on my own, just like Ace from the clean. Treat, I still got Ace from the teacher. Stepped out on the floor, I hate from the bleach. Rain all on me was 2 minutes sick. We ain't the same, man, I'm one of a kind. You ain't my slime, you ain't one of my guys. Recognize, see the fake in disguise. Think I was just pain in my eyes. Wondering why they be telling these lies. Ain't no goodbye, straight to cutting these ties. Mama say praying always to be wise. I hope they don't test me. I was this smart, never needed a tutor. Plus I'm street smart, keep up. Benjamin, I get my pockets a tumor. I used to ballin', but I ain't no hooper. Can't go outside, got me hit from my junior. Can't go out bad, I said like a trooper. I do the dash when we woo, there's a trooper. Cartier's on, I see what's in my future. I cannot catch this for life on the track. I came in through the back, Louis V on my back. Sharp as the tag, you should stop me a rack. I say, let's just see feeling the fat and don't feel like I'm winning. I need me a plat. Live life like a lineman. I need me a right beside me. Just Cody and Zach. Gotta ran it up like you playing on the track. You scream. Venus, I might tell a cop.